The video of an American YouTuber who's been engaging in outrageous acts such as insulting the Statue of Peace and causing disturbances in convenience stores recently went viral online and sparked outrage in South Korea.
Ramzi Khalid Ismail, aka Johnny Somali, and his Discord goons have created a hit list ahead of his trial coming up in just a few weeks.
A 5-year sentence is a joke. I mean, 5 years is no joke, but he's also not done getting all of his charges. So 5 years is the appetizer. I see you've looked at a little bit on the case, but not enough.
In the wild world of live streaming and online fame, where attention equals power, many rise fast and disappear even faster. But few have crashed and burned as publicly, recklessly, and rightfully as Ramzi Khalid Ismail, widely recognized as Johnny Somali.
He is a disgrace, not just to the streaming community, but to humanity itself.
This isn't entertainment. It's a criminal offense. He needs to be deported immediately.
What he did in our country is unforgivable. He must pay the price.
Branding himself as a borderless provocateur, Johnny Somali attracted massive viewership with chaotic streams, mocking strangers, violating cultural norms, and stomping over every line of decency. From Tokyo's busy streets to Bangkok's nightlife, he transformed real-world places into stages for his reckless stunts, turning disorder into a money-making spectacle and calling it performance. But when the stream ended, reality came crashing in. Somali isn't a streamer anymore. He's a criminal defendant. The same clips once fueling his fame are now evidence in international legal cases. Governments across Asia moved fast, deporting him, prosecuting him, and labeling him a public danger. He's currently facing what may be the longest prison sentence ever handed to a live streamer. From viral sensation to cautionary tale, Johnny Somali pushed too far, and now there's no coming back. So, how did a defiant streamer end up globally condemned? This isn't just his story. It's a spotlight on the dangerous content that thrives, spreads, and gets rewarded online every single day.
Somali, say something! Somali, say! Say!
Johnny Somali launched his streaming journey in 2021 with a bold IRL format, wandering cities, confronting people, and constantly testing the limits of public behavior with rude and bizarre antics. He quickly gained traction on Twitch and Kick by aggressively clashing with random individuals, from teens on sidewalks to workers in shops. His breakout moment came from a viral confrontation with a group of teens in the US, where he hurled profanities to provoke chaos. These real-time conflicts gave him a bizarre form of appeal. Whether viewers loved or hated him, they were glued to his unpredictability. With a "no one tells me what to do" persona, Johnny's fanbase exploded, hitting around 50,000 Twitch followers at his 2023 peak, with millions of views across platforms. His audience's approval only fueled him, feeding his obsession for reactions. From then on, his streams centered entirely on inciting outrage, taunting strangers, and crossing every line. And his fanbase, they loved it. That was his brand. But Johnny's consistent disrespect for laws and cultural traditions became his downfall, dragging him into escalating legal crises. His global tour of provocation began in Japan in 2023, where his already infamous behavior met a nation that values social harmony and cultural dignity. In Japan, Johnny didn't just act out. He purposely targeted the nation's deepest emotional scars. All to keep viewers watching, keep the donations rolling, and solidify his status as an internet villain. That trip was the first nail in the coffin, exposing both his cruelty and business plan, profiting from disrespect.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki! Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you know why we do to you niggas. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, we destroy it.
Johnny Somali made Japan's darkest wounds part of his content. One of the most disturbing incidents happened in August 2023. Drunk and live on stream inside a Tokyo subway, he mocked the Japanese people using an exaggerated accent and then loudly shouted,
"Don't tell me you are going to drop an atomic bomb on Japan. Okay?
Okay.
The Japanese don't think you are good.
Okay.
Apologize to the Japanese. Come on."
ごめんなさい, Japan. ごめんなさい. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What he yelled wasn't just ignorant, it struck at the heart of Japan's national trauma. His words referenced the atomic bombings of 1945 that killed hundreds of thousands and haunt the country to this day. This wasn't a mistake. It was a calculated move, designed to spark outrage and rally his shock-hungry viewers. But he didn't stop there. In another stream, Somali verbally attacked a woman on the street so viciously that she burst into tears and begged him to go away. These stunts triggered an explosion of anger across Japan. The backlash was swift and unrelenting.
I don't hate you guys. I don't hate Japan. I said something a little bit hurtful, and I understand that you guys are mad about it, even though it was very long ago, you know? I want to come here to enjoy Japan. I want to go to the club. I want to smash some Japanese ladies. I want to party. I want to have a good time.
The fury didn't stay online. Prominent Japanese outlets like Asahi Shimbun and Minichi Shimbun ran searing headlines condemning Somali, calling him a disgrace and a historical offender. National TV even aired segments from his streams. He didn't apologize for the harm. He apologized for the consequences. Pressured by the uproar, he issued a so-called apology, but his smug tone only added gasoline to the blaze.
You dumbass motherfuckers. Japan. Suck our dick, cocksuckers. Us streamers, we run your fucking country. CX in the motherfucking chat.
His apology was a joke, mocking the very people he offended. The outrage intensified, and he went from being labeled a nuisance to being seen as a bigot and aggressor. He was accosted in public, called slurs, and ultimately arrested in Osaka for trespassing at a construction site. Twitch permanently banned him. But instead of stopping, he migrated to Kick, an even looser platform, and carried on his tirade. He took things further by live streaming himself ripping up Japan's flag while shouting,
Harvey Weinstein, I love you so much. You're one of my favorite top Jews. I love you.
That moment, streamed live to thousands, wasn't just disrespectful, it was a direct challenge to the nation. Japan's internet users erupted, demanding his removal. Still, Somali kept going, posting nuclear bomb imagery and anti-Japanese messages. Japan had enough and issued a 5-year ban from entry. But Somali saw the backlash as fuel, not a warning. His next stop, Israel. And things only got worse.
Oh, you a bad bitch. I swear to God. You a bad bitch. I'll take you to dinner. I swear to God. I'll change your life. I'll change your life, baby. Baby, I'll change your life. I promise you. You a bad bitch right here. I'll change your life, baby girl. You don't gotta work for these niggas no more.
Ignoring all consequences, Johnny Somali headed to Israel in early 2024, where he once again sparked global disgust. In Jerusalem, he placed a picture of convicted predator Harvey Weinstein on the Western Wall, a sacred Jewish site, and made sacrilegious remarks live on camera.
I love Korea, and everything that I did in Japan was for the Korean and the Chinese people.
That move, widely seen as a vile offense against South Korea's historic trauma, set off a nationwide firestorm. Johnny Somali didn't stop there. He printed photos of himself kissing the statue and shamelessly handed them out to pedestrians, provoking even more outrage. One furious man couldn't take it and physically assaulted Somali live during a stream. But that was far from the end. Somali escalated his disruptive antics, walking around with a bag full of rotten fish, then storming into a convenience store and dumping instant noodles on the counter after being refused alcohol. His behavior spiraled even further when he ran half-naked through Seoul's busy streets, daring citizens to react. "Call the police if you want. I'm Johnny Somali," he yelled midstream, like he was mocking the entire nation. But unlike Japan or Israel, South Korea didn't hesitate. The people demanded serious consequences. Lawmakers even began crafting laws specifically to deal with streamers like him. Professor Siyuong Duk of Sunshin Women's University described his acts as unforgivable and called for a harsh sentence to set an example. Now, Johnny Somali is staring down a jaw-dropping 46-year prison sentence, the longest ever for a live streamer. He offered a public apology, saying, "I want to apologize to the people of South Korea. I didn't understand what that statue represented. I just wanted to make content for my fans." But once again, nobody believed him. The apology was seen as fake, hollow, and manipulative. His arrest signaled the official collapse of Johnny Somali's unhinged live-streaming empire. Declared an unwanted foreigner, banned from the platforms that once made him famous, and shunned worldwide, his destruction was now complete.